Here in France, defectors from Emmanuel Macron's ruling party have announced the creation of a new group in the nation's lower house of parliament. The move depriving the French leader of an outright majority and also increasing pressure for more left-wing policies from his party. 7 are splintering from Macron's La République En Marche party to join the new Ecology, Democracy, Solidarity or EDS group, which says it has 17 parliamentarians already within its ranks. For more, I'm joined now by Armand Georgian, International Affairs Editor. Armand, just how bad is this for the French leader as he struggles with the COVID-19 crisis?
Well, this is a blow to President Macron's image. There's no doubt about that. You know, he's been telling the French nation that it has to stick together to overcome this crisis, and now his own party splits. So that's not ideal when you're trying to be a unifying figure. And of course, Macron wanted to be seen as a strong leader in contrast to his predecessor, François Hollande, who had been seen as hesitant and indecisive. François Hollande lost his outright majority in Parliament. Macron must have hoped that the same would not happen to him, and now it has. In practical terms, though, this probably doesn't change very much, because if you look back at crucial votes in the French Parliament, for example, on the budget or the state of emergency, there were already some MPs in the ruling party who abstained because they weren't happy with the laws. And Macron at that point was able to count on a few MPs from other parties to make up the difference and get the vote over the line. So he could probably do the same in the future.
We've also heard today that the second round of the municipal elections might in fact go ahead in June after all. Just take us through that.
So the Scientific Council has said that it's not against the holding of elections on June the 28th, and the French government usually takes its cue from the Scientific Council as to whether it's safe to do something or not. You might remember the first round of the municipal elections happened in March, controversially just before the lockdown here in France. There was a record low turnout. People are wondering whether there would be another low turnout in the second round for all kinds of reasons. Of course, the French public many people are still worried about catching the virus, and the campaign would obviously be extremely difficult with social distancing and so forth. Also, the Scientific Council says that it will have to make another assessment 2 weeks before that June the 28th date to give the final go-ahead. And some French mayors are saying, well, this can't work. We need to know longer in advance whether these things are definitely going ahead or not, because otherwise how can we organize everything in the final 2 weeks? We need clarity. And you've also got officials at the local level saying, well, yes, we understand all the logistical problems, but it's very important that these elections do take place. Why? Because town councils need to be elected in order to pass local budgets, because if you don't have a town council in place, you don't have a local budget approved, and that is very bad at a time when the whole country is trying to reboot the economy in the light of COVID-19.